God. It's time now for the Peter Channel sign-off news on this late Sunday night, August 30th, 2015. And just before the Peter Channel signs off for the night, a summary of the late night news headlines are on this late Sunday night, August 30th, 2015 on viewers. Here are news headlines here. Top story at 11 o'clock. On this late Sunday night here is in Washington, where the Obama administration will change the name of the North America's tallest mountain peak from Mount McKinley to Denali. The White House said on Sunday as a major symbolic gesture to Alaska natives on the eve of President Barack Obama's visit. Horror master Wes Craven died Sunday in Los Angeles after a battle with brain cancer, according to multiple reports. He was 76 years old. As the news of his death was confirmed by a representative of the Daily Beast in a statement from his family released. Jacksonville, Wyoming. Conservative activists who want the Federal Reserve to raise interest rates distributed chocolate coins and gold wrappers at the local airport last week as federal officials arrived for their annual policy retreat. Oliver Sacks, the world-renowned neurologist and author who chronicled maladies and ennobled the afflicted in books that were regarded as masterpieces of medical literature, died August 30th at his home in Manhattan. Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker surged into the top tier of the Republican presidential race with a fiery speech in the depths of winter in Iowa. In Nickelsdorf, Austria, investigators continue to work their way on Sunday for the truck that carried 71 migrants to their deaths last week, removing articles of clothing and bagging and labeling them as possible evidence in an inquiry against. Cairo, Egypt will hold a long-awaited parliamentary election started on October 18th and 19th. The election commission said on Sunday the final step in the process to bring back democracy that critics say has been tainted by widespread repression. The European Union has called emergency talks and tackling on the block's escalating migration crisis. The EU presidency said interior ministers from all 28 member states will hold an extraordinary meeting on September 14th. The crisis is reached. Police have arrested a suspect in relation to the Bangkok Shrine bombing. As Thai authorities arrested a foreign man they said had been holed up in a suburban apartment with a bomb-making equipment and stacks of passports. In Wenatchee, Washington, several thousand people gathered on Sunday to honor 3 U.S. Forest Service firefighters killed battling wildfires in Washington state. Travelers at Newark Liberty International Airport were evacuated on Sunday evening and were forced to pass by the security checkpoint again upon re-entering, the authorities said. Local officials in Texas pointed the anti-police Black Lives Matter rhetoric after a white deputy was killed by a black man, but data offers a different picture. Although her surfboard didn't make it back in one piece, Eleanor Dempsey has to feel fortunate after her brush with death on Saturday. Hong Kong Asian shares fell on Monday and looked set for the worst monthly performance in 3 years after the top Federal Reserve officials kept the door open for an interest rate hike in September. The Chinese stock market took a fresh tumble. After a roller coaster week in which American stock exchange saw relatively big dips in stock prices, the market has calmed. Singapore oil prices fell in Asia on Monday as traders took profits snap in 3 days of gains last week that saw the biggest two-day rally in 6 years. The U.S. economy continues to grow at a modest, steady rate, and this is great news over the last year and a half. The economic story in the U.S. has been the same, a disappointing start to the year, followed by a rebound that overall indicates the economy. NASA has tentatively named the next target for its New Horizons probe now that the probe has finished its Pluto flyby, as NASA notes it's still busily transmitting the bulk images and data collected back to Earth, the agency. The most attractive, quickest call, tentative tropical call of determined tone speed as the frog's declaration is grounded on recent studies that they have made to determine how female choose their partners and what traits they're considered attractive among. In Glencore, rare foul smelling flower is expected to be blooming this week as to get an assist from the scientists who didn't open at the Chicago Botanic Garden. An article by the BBC has noted that while the study where the various microbes come in from a new science fact that they've been known has been a well-known fact for a long time. It was not easy for Amber Mickle, who was informed by doctors that she was conjoined twins and only one out of the 2 babies that she is about to deliver will survive. A pint of water after a big night or a takeaway stroke of the booze. There's no point saying, scientists says. They have solved one of the burning questions of their time: how to avoid a hangover. The oppressed people who display risky behavior, agitation, and impulsivity are at least 50% more likely to attempt suicide, a study has found. Take a look at New England literature at 11:04 p.m. here. In Manchester, New Hampshire, there has been a shooting on Ray Street and Carter Street. A female has been shot and reportedly unresponsive to not breathing here. Favorite channel news on 105. Time out for a sports report here. The Boston Red Sox fall to the New York Mets 5-4 here. Other scores behind the majors on is late Sunday night here. Toronto Blue Jays over the Detroit Tigers 9-2. Cleveland Indians over the Los Angeles Angels 9-2. Tampa Bay Rays over the Kansas City Royals 3-2. Washington Nationals over the Byron Barnes 7-4. New York Yankees over the Atlanta Braves 28-6. San Diego Padres over the Philadelphia Phillies 9-4. Colorado Rockies shut out the Pittsburgh Pirates 5-0. Chicago White Sox over the Seattle Mariners 6-5. Milwaukee Brewers over the Cincinnati Reds 4-1. Minnesota Twins over the Houston Astros 7-5. Texas Rangers over the Baltimore Orioles 6-0. St. Louis Cardinals over the San Francisco Giants 7-5. And New York Athletics over the Arizona Diamondbacks 7-4. And Chicago Cubs spiked the Los Angeles Dodgers 2-0. MLS soccer score: Seattle Sounders over the Portland Timbers 2-1, and New York Red Bull blanked the DC United 3-0 here. And in NFL preseason football, Houston Texans defeat the New Orleans Saints 27-13 here, and with 2:33 left in the fourth quarter, Arizona Cardinals leading the Oakland Raiders 23-15 here. In Sonoma, California, Justin Wilson would have been proud. As Earl Serbia said after finishing 12th in the Wilson card as he knows how hard he was fighting. As Serbia told USA Today Sports Ball, standing on pit road after Sunday's season-ending GoPro Grand Prix. In New York with Maria Sharapova out of the US Open, the top half of the draw is now even more of an opportunity for Serena Williams. As in New Jersey, few players on the PGA Tour are more popular among the peers that Jason Day, whose death is no longer considered an impediment to this progress. Scott Dixon received the Astor Cup team from team owner Chip Ganassi after winning the Verizon IndyCar Series Championship at Sonoma Raceway. Alright, take a look at some WNBA scores here. Tulsa Shock defeated Indiana Fever 76-70. Los Angeles Sparks over the San Antonio Stars 60-52. Connecticut set over the Chicago Dream 70-68. Connecticut set over the Chicago Sky. Minnesota Lynx over the Phoenix Mercury 61-61. And Seattle Storm over the Washington Mystics 69-59. Pair News Time is now 11:08 on this late Sunday night here. Time now for a travel report here, and checking out the maps here, and smooth sailing highways, byways, New England in this late Sunday night here, except for a few slow spots here. 295 intersection with Route 37 in Warwick, a little slow. Route 4 to side by side, slow slow from 102 in Exeter to North Kingstown here. 95 in the southbound side, it is slow around Route 1 in Sharon here. And it's all the way out to Mechanic Street in Foxborough, Sharon area here. 95 in the northbound side, it is slow around Route 1 in Sharon here. Route 3 in the southbound side, so from Union Street in Braintree, all the way out to Route 18 in Weymouth here. Mass Park in the westbound side, it is slow from Mass Park all the way out to South Boston here. Southeast Expressway northbound side, it is slow before the Mass Pike, doing an accident here. Mass Pike to the eastbound side, slow for the Austin tolls, and also slow before Route 1 Twain in Weston here. 495 on the southbound side, it is slow from Route 93 in Andover all the way up to Route 38 in Tewksbury here. I-84 on the westbound side, it is slow for the Mass Pike to Route 20 in Sturbridge here. 290 on the westbound side, a little slow between 95 in Attleboro to Route 1 in North Attleboro near Emerald Square Mall here. And 93 in the northbound side at Hooks and Toll Plaza, a little slow here. But otherwise, smooth sailing commute on this late Sunday night here. And take a look at what is going on in the MBTA alerts here. Fit commuter rails looking good. Subway system it's looking good. And the ferries are looking good here. Peter Channel News Time, 11:09, and it's late Sunday night. It's time now for weather report here. And this is the latest 11 p.m. report on Tropical Storm Fred. It's center location 15.3 to the north, 22.4 to the west. Max to say winds 70 miles an hour. Movement northwest wind 15 miles an hour. Here, close to home, we're seeing a few spotty rain showers here. Zoom you out to see where the rain showers is in Connecticut here. It is raining around Sandy Hook and around Waterbury, Connecticut, and never batch of rain showers around Oxford and Stevenson and Monroe, Connecticut, and some spotty rain showers around New Haven area, around Astonia and Seymour here. And some spotty rain showers around the New Haven area here. Well, to the south of us here, this is a lot of spotty rain showers around Glen Cove, Oyster Bay, Southside, Plainville, and Hicksville, and Levittown, and Long Island, with some lot of heavy showers and a few embedded rumbles of thunder around Southside at Plainville and Dix Hills here. And expected this cell to be in Dix Hill, Smithtown, Hopedge, Central Islip, and Holbrook, and Terryville, and Graham, and Medford, and East Chartres, and Central Long Island in New York State. So those in the area expect to hear a lot of weak downpour and a rumble of thunder. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this. Overnight, Petrobog after 3 a.m. hours, mostly clouds got a low at 66 degrees, light southwest wind. Monday, Petrobog before 7 a.m. hours, part the sky the gradually becoming sunny skies. How about 89 degrees, light west wind increasing to 5 to 9 miles per hour in the morning here. Monday night, most coast got low at 600 degrees and northwest wind about 3 to 5 miles an hour here. Tuesday, most skies got have 83 degrees and light variable wind becoming northeast wind 6 miles per hour in the morning here. Tuesday, Petrobog before after 3 a.m. was part the sky low at 6 degrees and southeast wind about 6 miles an hour, becoming common after midnight here. Wednesday, Petrobog before 9 a.m. was sun skies about 91 degrees. What's that? Petrobog after 5 a.m. was part sky low at 64 degrees. Thursday, Petrobog before 8 a.m. was both sun skies about 98 degrees. Thursday, Petrobog after 5 a.m. was part sky low at 63 degrees. Friday, Petrobog before 8 a.m. was mostly sun skies about 84 degrees. Friday night, Podcast got about 62 degrees. Saturday, Petrobog was most skies got about 83 degrees. Saturday night, Podcast got about 60 degrees. And for Sunday, mostly sunny skies, how about 84 degrees here? Okay, our north temperature at 11:12, 75 degrees overcast skies, humidity of 76%. And that is going to be it for the Peter Chill set-off news on this late Sunday night, August 3rd, 2015. I appreciate you. Good night. Well, goodbye, day. See you tomorrow morning. Good night. And now the time now is 13 minutes after 11 o'clock. The Peter Show will be signing off for the night. Peter, say good night, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Good night.